Emirates and Boeing close a major deal for the airline to buy 90 Boeing 777X jets. The deal is estimated to be worth close to $52 billion.
Evolution of Airbus, one of three, from simple start to conquering Boeing. Once the undisputed ruler of the skies, Boeing's era of monopoly in commercial aviation saw a dramatic shift in 1970. For decades, Boeing had been the leading name in aerospace, synonymous with innovation and dominance. Their aircraft, like the iconic 707 and the monumental 747 jumbo jet, had revolutionized air travel. But this all changed with the emergence of Airbus, a bold European consortium. Born out of a strategic necessity to challenge American dominance, Airbus marked the beginning of a new era in the aerospace industry. In this video, we'll explore how Airbus rose to challenge Boeing, transforming the landscape of commercial aviation and ending Boeing's long-held supremacy. Boeing's success was driven by its ability to innovate and meet the evolving needs of airlines and passengers. Its aircraft were known for their reliability, efficiency, and capacity, making them favorites among airlines worldwide. By the mid-20th century, Boeing had virtually unchallenged supremacy in the aerospace industry, especially in the production of large commercial jets. This dominance was not just a reflection of technological prowess, but also of a strategic vision that anticipated and shaped global air travel trends. The landscape of the aerospace industry began to change in 1970, with the emergence of Airbus as a formidable contender. Airbus, a European consortium, was born out of necessity and strategic foresight. Several European manufacturers, recognizing the risks of overdependence on American aircraft and the potential threat to their own aviation industries, united to form a corporation that could challenge Boeing's supremacy. This collaborative effort was a response to the growing demand for public air travel and the need for more diverse and competitive offerings in the large commercial aircraft market. Airbus was not merely a new player in the field, it was a symbol of European unity and technological ambition. By 2019, Airbus had remarkably established itself as the leading supplier of large commercial aircraft globally, surpassing Boeing. This shift was the result of consistent innovation, strategic expansion, and a keen understanding of market needs. Airbus's rise to prominence was marked by the introduction of aircraft models that prioritized fuel efficiency, passenger comfort, and operational economics. Models like the A320 and the A380, the world's largest passenger airliner, were direct challenges to Boeing's range of aircraft. This transition from a Boeing-dominated market to a more competitive landscape, marked by Airbus's ascent, signifies a pivotal shift in the aerospace industry. It reflects the dynamics of global economic shifts, technological advancements, and the importance of strategic collaboration. Airbus's emergence as a key competitor disrupted Boeing's long-standing monopoly, heralding a new era of innovation and competition in the skies. Foundation of Airbus. The 1967 meeting, Europe's response to Boeing's dominance. The genesis of Airbus can be traced back to a pivotal meeting in July 1967, involving ministers from France, Britain, and Germany. This meeting was a direct response to Boeing's burgeoning dominance in the aerospace industry, particularly with their plans for the long-range 747 jumbo aircraft. European nations, recognizing the potential threat to their own aerospace industries and jobs, saw the need for a collaborative effort to establish a strong European presence in the commercial aircraft market. Boeing's success had led to fears of an overwhelming dependency on American aircraft. This was a significant concern for European countries, given the vast number of jobs and the economic impact tied to their aviation industries. The meeting in 1967 was not just about challenging Boeing's market position. It was also about safeguarding and fostering the European aviation sector. Prior to Airbus, several European countries had made noteworthy contributions to the aerospace industry. Britain, for instance, had developed aircraft like the Comet, the BAC-111, and the Trident, while France had produced the Caravelle. The two countries had also collaborated on the Concorde, the world's first supersonic airliner. Despite these achievements, none of these aircraft were seen as viable long-term contenders in the growing market for public air travel, nor were they sufficient to compete with Boeing's popular jets. During the 1960s, the British and French aerospace sectors began developing new aircraft to cater to the frequent traveler market. However, the problem was the lack of a unified strategy. Both countries, along with other European nations, were largely competing against each other, while the American aerospace industry, led by Boeing, held more than 80% of the world market. This fragmentation in the European aerospace industry was a major hindrance in competing effectively with American manufacturers. The 1967 meeting was a watershed moment, symbolizing the recognition that to compete effectively on a global stage, European countries needed to consolidate their efforts. This led to the idea of a unified European aircraft manufacturing consortium, which would later materialize as Airbus. The foundation of Airbus was not just an industrial decision, it was a strategic move to create a strong, united European front in the aerospace industry, capable of challenging Boeing's dominance and securing the future of the European aviation sector. The early stages of Airbus's journey were marked by the appointment of pivotal figures who played crucial roles in its development. One of the most notable was Roger Bettier, named the technical director of the A300 program, Airbus's ambitious project aimed at developing and manufacturing a 300-seat aircraft. This appointment symbolized the consortium's commitment to innovation and strategic planning. Alongside Bettier, other key figures included Henry Ziegler, president of France's Sud Aviation, appointed as general manager, and Franz Josef Strauss, a German politician, who took on the role of chairman of the supervisory board. These individuals, including Felix Kracht, a young German engineer, were instrumental in shaping Airbus's early trajectory and would later be known as the fathers of Airbus. The A300 program was a bold move to create a large-capacity aircraft that could compete with Boeing's offerings. However, it faced its share of challenges and setbacks. Notably, Britain initially planned to participate, primarily through Rolls-Royce providing engines for the A300. However, due to escalating costs and the financial strain from the Concorde project, Britain withdrew from the program. This left France and Germany to shoulder the project, each committing to cover 50% of the overall costs, technical innovations, and contributions in the A300's development. Despite these setbacks, the development of the A300 pressed on, featuring significant technical innovations and collaborative contributions from various countries. The project became a melting pot of European aerospace expertise, with each country bringing its strengths to the table. The French were tasked with making the cockpit, control systems, and the lower center section of the A300's fuselage. In contrast, the Germans were responsible for the forward and rear fuselage sections, as well as the upper part of the center section. This international collaboration was further exemplified by the Dutch, who contributed to the moving parts of the wing, such as flaps and spoilers, and later on, the Spanish took responsibility for the horizontal tailplane. Bettier emphasized utilizing all available talents and capacities to their fullest, regardless of national origin, setting a precedent for Airbus's future as a truly European enterprise. Adjustments and evolution of the A300 design. The evolution of the A300 design is a testament to Airbus's adaptability and responsiveness to market needs. During development, it was realized that a 300-seat aircraft might be too large for the market. Consequently, Bettier worked secretly on a scaled-down version, the A300B, designed to seat 250 passengers with a range of 1,380 miles. This variant was particularly significant because it could be powered by less powerful, already available engines, an essential factor given the withdrawal of Rolls-Royce from the project. The A300B was also designed to be more economical and efficient than its competitors, with a smaller and lighter build. Its fuselage diameter was reduced. Despite facing significant challenges, including major accidents, Airbus has continued to grow, adapt, and influence the future direction of aviation. And that's all for this video. Hit that subscribe button for more amazing videos like this.